let's understand strings a little more deeper using string literals and string objects. So let us assume this is the program that we have. A string is initialized to u, B string is u plus u. Essentially during compile time, this is essentially set to, B string is set to the string u by the compiler. These kind of strings where we just have the direct values fed, these are called string literals. And if we suppose create a new string object using this function, this is called string object. So these three are essentially string literals. So is C string equal to A string? This equal to means it is comparing the reference, or should I say the address. And when I use dot equals, that means evaluating the content, or should I say comparing the content of the references. So at line 13, C string and A string, since u and these strings point to the same reference in the string pool as there are string literals, so therefore this would evaluate to true and this would be printed 1 equal. When we implement line 15, C string equals A string, so here this part will take place where we'll just compare the content of those strings. So C string content, which is u, is it equal to A string content, which is also u? Yes, so this line will print. Then is u string, this is again a string literal, equals A string? Yes, it is. So this will also print in the output. Is the B string value equal to A string? Notice that B string is like this, but when computed during compile time, the compiler evaluates this information to a complete u string and stores it in B string, and essentially these three strings have the same reference in string pool. So this also evaluates to true and 4 equal is printed. This is essentially computed during compile time as well, and now it is compared with the reference of A string. Since these references point to the same thing, therefore this will also evaluate to true and print this. B string, A string, they have the same reference, so same address, so this will also print. Now here at line 25, B string equal to, we're comparing the references, not the content. New string u. So since this is new string, this is computed at runtime, and at runtime a new reference is created with the same string u. Although the content is the same, however the reference is different. So essentially now there is one more reference in the memory which is computed during runtime, and since this is a different reference than this, therefore this doesn't evaluate to be true and this line is not printed. Else condition is printed, else condition is satisfied and 8 not equal to is printed. So let us see this in the output. See, except for 7 we got everything, because 7 we had a comparison of two different references, although the content was the same, but we were comparing the references.